This one's gonna be a doozy. Welcome to the archives. Please enjoy your stay. Today, I present you a true Reddit Let's Not Meet tale. Last Friday, I was jolted awake at 6 a.m. by the sound of my roommate's dog, Titus, barking. I also became aware of the sound of footsteps and furniture being moved in the bedroom above me, which belonged to my roommate, McKenna. Titus is a big dog with a big voice, but he has the heart of a timid little kitten. He's prone to occasional fits of barking if he sees an animal outside the window or someone comes into the house. So, I initially chalked it up to McKenna returning home from the family vacation she was taking that week. I rolled back over and figured he'd quiet down after a moment. This time, though, the barking didn't stop after a few seconds, and it sounded much more aggressive than usual. Then it clicks in my sleepy brain that Titus wouldn't be barking if it was just McKenna in the house. He's her dog, and has never barked at her once. I also remember McKenna isn't expected home for another 3 days, and would have let us know if she was coming back home early. I'm fully awake now, and can sense a chill, as if the front door had been left open, and I smell cigarettes, even though nobody in my house smokes. My stomach turns. Something is clearly not right. I summon my courage to open my bedroom door as quietly as possible, Titus going ballistic the entire time. My heart is racing as I slowly begin to ascend the creaky set of stairs to the main floor. I pause for a moment and listen before turning the corner to the landing. The dog is still barking, but there is no sign of human movement. This calms me, but only for a moment, because upon turning the corner, I see an unfamiliar man at the top of the stairs. He appears to be mid-30s, wearing filthy, tattered clothes. He's at least 6 foot and reeks of cigarettes and body odor. I can smell him from where I'm standing. He's just standing there, muttering some kind of gibberish to himself. He doesn't seem fazed that our dog is ready to rip him to pieces. He doesn't even appear to notice my presence, despite how loud the steps were. I'm frozen in fear, wanting to scream, but unable to move or even breathe. The whole time I am baffled that nobody in the house has woken up yet, and I'm frantically trying to piece together a plan of action. Scenario after scenario is flashing through my head when the man suddenly stops mumbling. He whips his head around to look directly into my eyes, a wide-eyed, rotten-toothed smile twisting his face as he slowly raises a finger to his lips. I begin to cry as my heart sinks to my stomach, knowing I have no chance of survival against this man, when he simply turns and shuffles out the front door. I collapse on the landing, tears streaming down my face as I try to process what had just happened. I wake up one of my roommates and tell him what I've seen. We walk into McKenna's room, and it appeared he had been rifling through her drawers. There was also dirt all over her bed, as if he had been laying in it. As far as we know, nothing was taken from McKenna's room or the rest of the house. I'm very glad she was gone that night, because this story could have become much darker had she had been in her bed. I consider myself extremely lucky this man left on his own accord. I didn't appear to have any more sinister intentions than scaring the shit out of me and Titus. Still, I hope we never, ever meet again.